Allows what do you think about it? I have like 3 years. Well, try to twist she probably could say. She probably could. She's in 42. It did that's probably on top. All right, Tiffany. Sorry, I was such an idiot. I saved somebody on it. Didn't make
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Fourth Rotary for Monday, July 7th. We got a good one for you today.
Look at that. Stop smiling.
So I will take care of the prayer pledge before it does. Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering us here in fellowship and service. Bless our meeting today, guide our thoughts, our words, and our actions. Inspire us with wisdom, strengthen us with courage, and fill us with compassion so that we may serve others with joyful and humble hearts. May we always seek to uphold values of truth, fairness, goodwill, and benefit to all. We ask for grace upon our families, our communities, and the work we do for the road. Jesus Christ, our Son, is our Lord. Amen.
Amen.
And I quite believe it.
You can tell them. Which is serious. One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And the full white test, things we think, say, and do. First,
Second, is it fair? Served.
Third,
Will it build goodwill and better friendships?
and fourth.
Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Hey, good job. What's that?
There it is. I have to talk closer.
All right, that's it.
You're gonna
lose. 3-time co-parents.
Only one more.
Oh, talk. Come on.
We are
Jim.
nominations sit into the year.
He needs another picture.
Yes.
Thank you.
Let's see, sunrise and so, Jim Ferguson, do you have any updates on that?
Prepared today. We've raised over $17,000 to date, and we've just gotten started. And our goal is to rid Boone County of child homelessness. So you'll see more and more about that as the weeks go by, leading up to our call down.
Awesome, thank you. And then Rotary Night at North Gavel on Tuesday, July 22nd. We have $2 Tuesday. So the tickets are $3 each. We got some anniversaries here. Paul Hughes, 12 years of the Rotarian. And then the North Kentucky Area Development District, where we normally meet, they are collecting. So they're looking for people to do some service for seniors. You have anything to,
It's an opportunity basically, unlike the speakers. It's a one-on-one situation, you can do whatever you like, and there is some whatever you can do. Yeah, just, it's a nice way to be kind to someone. There's a lot of people who are.
and then, we got the, 2025 Summer Leadership Seminar in Louisville on July 19th. You can register that sheet. The district conference, May 15th and 16th, 2026, and, our, will be the host of that. Leave all hands on deck. Happy dollar.
I'm sure.
There's my happy dollar.
I'm honored to do an asked to serve on the foundation board. It's done many to my wife who celebrated this weekend for her 100th birthday.
Oh, wow.
Happy dollar, I can see. My mother would turn 90. And that's.
So crazy, isn't he?
Birthdays. I was on there. Pretty cool. I don't want to do it, Mark. I haven't remembered that you get to be 66 and good. So my birthday is 19. We probably don't have their day.
There you go.
I did that too, actually. One is the music minister from my home parish of St. Paul. It's here. Steve. I already told him more how great that was. And then, my middle daughter passed her written test for her 10th, so that's. I saved that cost. Right now, the main event. So I'm gonna say a few party words. Actually, before I do that, on. Would Gary Brumhall please come forward?
Let's go. Scary. Oh, there he is.
Gary is a long-time Florida secretary, who recently moved out of the area, and we would like to honor you and appreciate you for your many years of service of the local.
Oh, yeah.
So, thank you all for coming out today. Last week I just thought this is a Super Bowl and bad feeling to every meeting. Like to congratulate our incoming president, Mark Willoughby, and our new district governor, Gary Thompson. It's exciting to have a small AG.
Yeah, she's right before you. Sorry, did you? I don't know if there's a- I don't see.
Then we got.
So I've been look forward to
Yeah.
joining the ranks of the Romeos. For those of you who are affiliated, Romeos are rich old men eating out. In my case, I'll be more of a Tonio. In all seriousness, I want to thank you both for the last year. The support I've received from everyone. I don't want to mention the meetings, so early to get somebody. But it will be accomplished a lot, especially with the project already started and get back, that's going to happen forever. It's my hope that we continue to get updated on the deployment of those devices in the live stage by them in years to come. Just the first day, which came 2 days after the distribution of the APs, the 36-year-old father in Alexandria made the entire effort worthwhile in 1 year. Thanks be to God, those children have the father's skill to do part of the work with terrorists. In years past, when I was addressing club, I would usually issue a challenge. And this time was no different. What I ask of you this day is to take the mission of Rotary seriously and to answer the call in your club, your present and need. So I think of an answer call to the problem I say, And I heard the voice of the Lord saying, whom shall I send, and who will go for us? Then I said, here am I, send me. So as I close, I would like to offer up my good friend Mark Phillippe, our new president. As you will soon see, there's a lot of wisdom that came before you. Thank you for the life. So while our presidency is maybe over, our service to the club is not. So let me be the first prepared. Tell him, here am I. Send me. Thank you. And now I will have past district governor Dennis McIntyre come on up with mayor and
Thank you, Ian. And on behalf of all the members here of this club, plus all your friends, Terry's over here, I want to say a big thank you because ever since we knew that Ian was going to be taking over as president, I can tell you with sincerity, he was very dedicated to this job. It wasn't just the title for him, he believed in what Rotary stands for. And he exhibited all the way through, not only in terms of special interest service and service throughout the community, but how he conducted our club meetings. I think all of us will agree it was very professionally done, very organized. He was top. So Ian, thank you for everything you've done. We got a double header here today. Yeah.
I think
We
you.
got a double header. We've got two installations. We've got our president and we've got a district governor, which is a big deal, special thing. This club, Florence Rotary, has been around since 1945. So it's been 80 years. And we've been lucky to have 3 district governors from this club, which I'm very proud to say is a nice thing to have throughout the state. We also have members like Gary Stewart and past Gary Hodges. They were past district governors at different clubs throughout the country. And Gary Stewart was in Erlanger, and Terry Hodges was in Newport, but they ended up becoming Florence Rotarians, so we pulled them in our group too. So it's a special day to be able to not only install but recognize all the accomplishments that Greg Palmer has done over the years. He has not just risen overnight. He's been doing this for a long time, supporting programs. And he will recognize some of the state dignitaries, Gene Clark's here, and the past district governor. Thank you for coming up here, and all the different dignitaries from the state. Greg will recognize when we get to the point of the information, but I guess when you have good people, and with Ian being past president, and Greg coming in as district governor, and Mark is coming in as president, the good people that they are shows in the fact that people believe in them to handle these positions. And these aren't easy positions, believe me. It's a lot of responsibility. And one thing everybody's got to remember, these are volunteers. They're not getting paid. They're getting the time that's involved being the president and the time involved being district governor. I mean, that's a big commitment. So the moral of the story is good people rise to the top and are recognized because of what they are. Which reminds me of a story.
Oh, no.
This teacher had been teaching this over the past week in our 5th grade class, asking people to think about what a moral story means to them. So the day came, she asked one of the students, Sally, you have any moral story in your life? She goes, matter of fact, I do. She said, I live on a farm And, my, dad and I always go in town every week, sell eggs. We had all our eggs in this container, we're going down the road, hit a bump, the container flies out. Smashing all the eggs. So the teacher said, okay, let's follow the story. And the moral of the story, she said, was gonna put all the eggs in one basket. Very good, very good. So she looks around, she says, Ann, you got lunch? She goes, yes, I do. She said, I live on a farm also, and my dad incubates eggs. When we had 12 eggs, we were incubating, but in this weekend, only 6 eggs. Okay, well, what's the moral of the story? The moral of the story is don't put all your eggs in one basket. Correct. Don't count your eggs before they're hatched. Look at that. But the third one, little Columbia, basically that. He says, I got the moral of the story. And he said, what's it about? I said, one John, so it's in the war, big one. His plane was shot down over empty terrace. So he had to parachute down. All he had with him was a machine gun, a revolver, and a case of beer. Now on his way down, resting down, he drank that whole case of beer. But unfortunately, he landed right in the middle of the enemy to 100 of them. So immediately he took out the machine gun and shot him. That's that one. Ran out of bullets. He pulled out his revolver. He shot again. Got 20. Ran out of bullets. And left. And combat. He came out of the. So that features in there now. She is. What in the world? We've been moral of this. The moral of the story is don't mess with Uncle John after you do it. Well, moral of the story is we've got good people here and people to bring in. The first thing I want to do is put these little shears on, and I've got some business to do. So this will take a few minutes because it is the district governor and there's a little bit more for the installation on this. So Greg Palmer, would you please rise? Come on over here. And I'll also have our club members at the end. All will be provided and have some facing, we are the sponsoring club to this government. So we're involved in this too. He's not going to do it. All right, fellow Rotarians, friends of the Rotary. And yes, it is a pleasure that I've been invited to this meeting of the Rotary Club Forums for the purpose of installing district government for 2025-26. And as I mentioned before, this is our third district government for this club, so it's something to be proud of. Governor-elect Greg Palmer. The Rotary International District is a Rotary club that are linked in administrative purposes. The activities and organization of the Rotary District exist to help individual clubs advance the object of Rotary. The administration of clubs in the Rotary District is under the direct supervision of the district governor. It is essential that the Rotarians elected to this office be carefully selected, fully qualified, well informed in the duties and responsibilities of the office, and be willing and able to perform the duties of the office of the Rotary District Governor. The district governor is an officer of Rotary International, nominated by the clubs of the district and elected by the voting delegates of the Rotary International and its convention. The governor's term of office shall begin on the 1st of July and continue for 1 year until a successor is qualified, elected, and installed. In addition to the qualifications of having served as district governor nominee, the district governor at the time of taking office must have completed 7 years of membership in 1 or more Rotary clubs, served as a club president, and had attended for governor's elect training seminar at the Rotary Zone Institute and the International Assembly of Rotary to be fully trained to lead Rotary clubs and Rotary activities in the district. It is abundantly clear that you, Greg Palmer, meet these qualifications. Hence, it is my pleasure to commend you You Rotarians, District 6740 is fully qualified to accept the responsibilities of the office of District Governor of Rotary International District 6740 for the 2025-26 Rotary year. Now we'll go on. The duties. The governor is charged with the duties of further the object of Rotary by providing leadership and supervision to the club and district. As the governor, you shall also ensure continuity within the district by working with past, current, and incoming district leaders and fostering effective clubs. The governor shall have responsibilities for the copious activities in the district. Above all, the governor, as governor, her primary duty is to further development of Rotary International and the Rotary Foundation in the district, simplifying the Rotary model of service above center. I urge you to carefully review the listing of district governor duties contained in Rotary International Manual Procedure. There's the right place for that. Let's do that. Great poem. It is a unique and profound honor to install you as a district governor of Rotary International District 6740 for the 2025-26 year. The torch of leadership in this district will continue to brightly burn, leading the way to success in the district and the Rotary Club during your year as district governor. The Rotary Clubs of District 6740 look to you, the district governor, for leadership, enthusiasm, ideas, motivation for organization and for action. You are now the district expert for Rotary, for Rotary International, and for the Rotary Foundation. In other words, the buck stops here. You are the custodian, caretaker, and guardian of the ideals of Rotary for this district, and you're the one in which the Rotary clubs and Rotarians in the district look to for continued achievement of the goals of fellowship, high ethical standards, ideals of service, and international understanding. Do you accept this charge?
I do.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly affirm
I do solemnly affirm
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the office of the District Governor of Rotary International District 6740
the office of District Governor, Rotary International District 6740,
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will to the best of my ability
serve as a living example
serve as a living example
of the philosophy and ideals
of the philosophy and ideals
of Rotary International and the Rotary Foundation.
Rotary International is the Rotary Foundation.
And to all Rotary members that are present today, would you all stand just for a second? To the Rotary Club of Florence. Again, our Rotary Club of Florence is shared its strength and leadership development with the district by developing, promoting Rotarians to become our district governors. It is now incumbent upon the Rotary Club of Florence and all Rotarians in the club to support Governor Bowman diligence as the district governor by being available when he needs assistance, flexible with the club activities and programs in order to support and facilitate his efforts as a governor of Rotary International District 6740 for the Rotary year. You're encouraged to celebrate his successes with him and the district. Please affirm you're an individual in club agreement to such support, flexibility, and celebration by repeating after me. Welcome and congratulations, Governor Palmer.
Welcome and congratulations, Governor Palmer.
We fully support you.
We fully support you.
Now, as past district governor, I, Dennis McElroy, will invest district governor Palmer with the accoutrements of this office. Let's all applaud our new district. Everybody's. We've got a lot of guests around today, and I'd like to be small, but I probably won't. John Hutchins, past district governor from Maysville. Our next district governor, Terry Pugh, and his wife, who is the current president Someone said the last one, thank you for being here.
Yes.
Gene, past Sister Governor Gene Clark, thank you for being here. Raise your hand, I missed somebody already. Well. That it, thank you all. I never thought that'd be here. This morning I was thinking about it. Two districts, or several district assemblies, two zone institutes, a trip to Orlando for the International Assembly. I don't know how many solutions, trainings, and it's been wonderful. I was scared to death. Terry, you're glad to know that I'm feeling really good right now. Freddie and I looked at Lauren and said, in your wildest dreams, did you ever see me being a district governor for Rotary International? And this beautiful lady has been my wife for nearly 43 years. Took my hand into hers, looked me in the eye and said, Greg, sweetheart, you never appeared in my wildest dreams.
That's.
I'll have more to say next Monday when we get together. It will be my official visit to the Sports Club. You're all invited back. We'll talk more then about Rotary International, what our new international president has charged us with. As always, membership's a big deal. We have to grow. And if we don't, we will die. All of us here will die, and if we haven't grown, there'll be nothing left. So that's going to be important. Supporting our foundation is always a big deal. Our foundation is Rotary. We do lots of projects here, things we can touch, we touch. But the things that we can't touch, we send money, and that's for the foundation. So I'll talk more about that next week. I'd like to take a minute though to thank you. Sandy is our outgoing district governor, and he's been fantastic. We added a club, our district Rubik's membership. We set a record for the amount of money this district sent to the foundation. I think it's our second or third year in a row. The money that came back this year, we get half of it back, right? The money that came back was the biggest chunk we've gotten in decades. And that's kind of fun because I get to give it all away. But you're all set. It's the money that our district gets to decide how to spend. So that's been fun. But for Sandy, I know you're more of a beer guy. But this is Kentucky, so I've got you a nice here.
Oh.
And it says, thank you for your inspirational leadership. Alexander C. Stewart II, District Governor 2526, District 67-4.
Nice.
That's the wrong name, but yeah. Okay, well, I'll keep it.
Dates instead of Sandy's dates.
Thank you all for being here. I'm going to sit down and we're going to get on with the rest of the meeting. Thank you.
And I'd like to reiterate what Craig said, Danny did one of us, really. I appreciate all past governors have done. It's a tough job. But it is a fulfilling. You do receive a lot of benefits of the hard work. Thank you. Appreciate it. Now we have what is called the installation of our new president, but also the passing of the gavel. For those outside this club, passing of the gavel was a ceremony that started up back in the bigger dates that we've got in the 60s, 50s, 3, somewhere around there, where they started this ceremony where it was meant for support of the incoming president to show that there is a lot of leadership that stayed with the club after their service and is there to help. So
we do that now, but let me go ahead and first get Mark up here for your installation, so we can go ahead and start this process. Mark Willoughby, you've been chosen to the office of president of Rotary Club of Florence by its members. It is an expression of their confidence in your leadership. Are you prepared to undertake this responsibility? Yes. Then please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Mark Willoughby, do solemnly pledge that I will faithfully execute the office of president of the Rotary Club of Florence, and that I will, to the best of my ability, support the district governor and Rotary International. Support the district governor and Rotary International. And that I will uphold the Constitution and bylaws of this club. Constitutional law, you got it. I hereby declare Mark Willoughby duly installed as president of Florence Rotary Club. Well, let Mark say a few words right after we get this passing the gavel, and then he'll be able to conclude this program today. Let's begin. First of all, we have Mark's going to become the 80th president of this club. We have 15 past presidents still actively involved with this club. But we also have, I know we have one for sure, that is no longer here because he's moved out of town, but he came up for the service and the program, and that's Gary Monomoff. I want to recognize Gary for being in here. So Gary, when I go through these dates, I want you to come up here too and pass that, okay? Even though we're looking at 15, I know you're only a phone call away if you need to help Mark out on anything. So let's begin with, I'm going to call up these presidents. I'm going to hand them the gavel, and then they're going to proceed to hand it to the next president that's in line. Like I said, this is just a symbolic thing that the Florence Rotary Club has done now for over 50 years. So we begin with Ed Monahan. He's a two-time president. 1979 and 80, 2001 and 2. All right. The man. Unfortunately, I'm second in line here. I got 2 times in here, 85, 86, 99, 2000. And Mike Green, 86, 87. Right. Gary Bryan, he's a 3-timer. 88, 89. I have to look at yes. Tracking how quick we can get this. Okay. John Carroll is not here today, but he was president, past president, 95, 96. And I am going back, as I've said I would do this. Gary Wilmot, I'm sneaking Gary in there, even though he's not active because he's living down in Lexington. I want Gary to come up here. It was 87, 88. Gary was past president of the hell. Gary Stewart, 2006, 2007. As I mentioned before, Gary Stewart was also a past district governor when with the Kent County, which was then the Erlanger Club. And he did a heck of a job for us. But Gary. All righty. Greg Palmer. Should have known better. 2011. Brad, Ship, he's not here.
Yeah, he is. Brad's here. He's not there. Brad's here.
Brad Shite, I'm sorry. So it's in 2013-14. Jim Ferguson, 2018-2019. Peter Wyckoff, 2020-2021. Peter. Yeah, somebody start me up there. Why don't you get that right there and work our way around. That's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
And the guys,
Yeah.
Dwayne Frolic in 2021-22. Gary Harmon, 2022-23. Julie Bob, 2023-24. And Ian Adams, you're in the past now, but. 2025.
Look at that.
Before we hand it off to Mark, I want to also recognize some people who aren't here. Herb Booth was a big part of this club for a long time. We miss him considerably, but he's with us in spirit. A.Kim Padilla, another big time Terry for us who's not here with us, but we're still with him in spirit. Got to count us a lot of them. I mean, we've had 80 presidents, and if it wasn't from the very first one all the way through, this whole thing could slip down. And so it's important for us to keep this together, keep growing stronger. And Ian, Mark's the man now. Ian's got a parting gift there.
See you next week.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like.
We won't.
Yeah, we got one more parting gift to you too. Hang this on your wall or wherever you want to put it. Congratulations once again on one year. I'm sincere when I say you did the job. Yeah, a few parting words. Including the meeting, but thanks for everybody attending. We appreciate it. Kind of takes a little time, but it was well worth it for the occasion. So, Mark. Well.
We're back.
Yes, we are. Where's all my support?
Now I gotta look at the Tuesday. Last time I took them all, vision, they had a expiration date. It was good from second lieutenant to first lieutenant. You had before. I want to thank, first of all, my mom being here, my eldest daughter, youngest daughter, brother-in-law, nephew, and all of them. See this. I appreciate the support of the club. I was thinking of what word Veterans Day. Saw that I was the 80th president. There was over a dozen former presidents. So I know I have a lot of support. I have lots of support. Everyone that's here was past presidents. So I'll be tapping into those resources. Also, would like to thank Greg Coleman. When I moved here in 1971, he was one of the first people that I met. We were banding together, and band of brothers ever since. These reasons I joined the 1930 invited me to the meeting.
And I was impressed by the amount of charity work, good works that club is doing and whatever international experience. Glad that I can come and say part of the reason I'm doing it this year is because Greg, one of my best friends is district governor, so I thought that would be a lot. Direction that I see the club, it's been around for 8 years, so it's got its path already going. I look to Susan and Tiffany, Julie and Shell, make sure that's done. We do a lot of good works in the area of, citizen of the year, teachers of the year, giving out scholarships for excellent students go to college. Student governments that sunrise and hope. Already we just started, we have $18,000 already in the bank to help Boone County homeless children. Better cause than that. Help wants to do. I look forward to this next year. Very excited. Very excited. You've got a great club full of great people that are going to do great things. You say it was the fellow where I was supposed to be. Don't forget it next meeting. And this is our home here. Talking here.
That's fault. It's just maybe.
Martin, next place. And I don't think I didn't make any sense. Gary is still here. He's up tonight.
I must sneak out. Hopefully I get my notes. I mitigation of risk is the best.
Oh, look at that. You don't want to get three. Stay there, stay there. Oh my God. I'm sorry, you guys walked on the break the other day. Yeah, I wanted to see you.